Okay, so now you have the basics of our stance, of how we want to breathe, the goals, and we'll go through the very beginning exercises. We get ourselves steady, we get our stance together, and this time as we breathe, we're going to let the arms rise up as the shoulders bring the back into place. No shrugging the shoulders. Our lungs are here in the body. They're not up here in the neck. So you want to expand the lungs. Inhale. And as you exhale, you're going to bend the knees out over the toes, widen the back, and just gently drop the head and shoulders down. Knees go out over the toes. Tailbone is straight down to the floor. And as you come up, you gently press the inner thighs together, squeeze the buttocks, pull the shoulders down, crunch the abs, and inhale again at the top. And again, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Open the arms. Check your balance, spreading the toes, make sure you're on the balls of the feet, squeeze the buttocks, press the inner thighs, and center yourself tall. And now we begin by waking the body up a little more by rolling the shoulders. Very slowly, take the shoulders forward. You want to get the fullest range of motions. As you lift the shoulders up, opening the chest, pulling the shoulder blades in together and then pressing them down as far as you can. Open the back as you roll them forward. Pull up. Open the chest and down. And we continue again. Fullest range of motion to reach our maximum movement potential. Nothing else moves. Holding the abs together, and as we reverse it, open the chest, bring the shoulders up and around, keeping an eye in the mirror that your shoulders are as even and as square as possible, and straight back, all the way up, all the way around, down, and centered. And one more time, straight back, all the way up, all the way open, all the way forward, and down. At this point, we're going to bring our hands in front of the body, not touching, just to hold them steady and keep them kind of a static isometric motion. You're not doing a lot of work with the muscles, but you are holding yourself there. Checking your balance again, squeezing the buttocks, pressing the inner thighs, and at this point, just breathing naturally, making sure there's a nice, controlled, pulled in abdominal cavity. The back again is pressed down and held, and then we're going to work the head and neck. I have to be very careful because of my spine and the cervical spine injury that I had. So my movement is going to be smaller than, say, someone who has a healthy neck and spine. But you will go as far as you can from here, keeping the clavicles, okay, these neck bones across the front, as square and as straight as possible. Nothing moves. We are absolutely isolating our body, as I said, trying to take it apart so we can put it back together again. Nice and tall. Breathe easy. Turn the head to the right, as tall as you can. Go as far as you can to the right. If you can take it farther than I do, that would be great. And in the meantime, make sure that everything from the shoulder blades down stays still. Keeping the elbows forward, pulled apart, and through the center, and over to the other side. Opening wide, and again, trying to get as flat as possible. Come through the center, and again to the right. Open the back, smooth, slowly, gently, and into the center, and again to the left. Over, easily, gently. When you come to the center, you can check your balance by just lifting the heels off the floor and check your toes and make sure you're not gripping. Then very slowly, drop the head. Make sure you don't allow yourself to sink. And imagine that you had a tennis ball or an orange right at the throat. And you go up and over as you lengthen the cervical spine. Again, you may go further than I can. And come center. And again, imagine a ball or an orange, lengthening the spine and go up and over that, lifting. And you want to look about where the wall meets the ceiling, keeping everything below nice and still and steady. And again, widen the back, slowly, head down, center, and lift, nice and tall. Come back center. Again, you can check your balance, check your toes, check your heels, squeeze the buttocks, press the inner thighs, make sure the back is held together, and we're going to drop the ear towards the shoulder, not the shoulder to the ear. You want to keep as much space, lengthening the spine, opening the space between each disc and vertebrae, and keeping the left shoulder still. As you come tall, you want to go as your highest point, and then up and over, lengthening and opening, stretching all the way down, keeping the elbows wide and forward. Come to the center, and again, over to the right. And you'll feel a nice stretch. You may even feel it down the back of your arm. And center, and to the left. And center. Release the arms. Drop the head forward just a little bit. And then we're going to slowly roll the head through each of those positions. You never want to let your head drop. You want to keep it long. The shoulders stay still. Come forward. The collarbones or clavicles absolutely are dead still. And you want to watch that in the mirror as you go. Up and over. Squeeze the inner thighs. Hold the glutes. That's your stability. And come forward. And then work to the left. Even. Keep the back wide. Up and over long. Lengthen the spine. Holding the belly in to protect the lower back. And you get a nice, gentle, long stretch. As I said, yours might be longer than mine. And come to the center. And right here, we're going to take a deep breath in to the ribs, not the shoulders. And as you exhale, you're going to let gravity take your head forward and your shoulders forward and begin to let your body uncurl. You want to keep the weight on the balls of your feet. Squeeze the buttocks. Press the inner thighs together. And you want to open, again, separating the discs and vertebrae all the way down your back as if you were hanging over a barrel. Your arms are hanging. Your head is hanging. You're relaxed. Take a deep breath in here. And let gravity do the work. Exhale. Start to release the buttocks just a little bit, but don't sink backwards on your heels. You want to continue to work the pressure on the inner thighs to hold you stable. Feeling the stretch. This time as you inhale, release the knees slightly, and you want to open them back as if they were a door opening out over the toes. Anytime you bend the knees, you want to make sure they're out over the toes. And then as you exhale, press the inner thighs together, pull the belly in, and again, it's always an abdominal crunch. One more time. Inhale, release the knees out over the toes. And exhale, press the inner thighs together. Inhale again. And this time, we'll do our first easy stretch. Let gravity do the work. Hold the belly up. Stay forward. Don't grip. You may not be able to go as far as I can. I have a long back, so it looks like I'm very flexible. And you want to let gravity do the work. I call this gravitational traction. And it's almost as if you were in a traction machine, but the gravity is bringing you down. Keep working the tailbone almost as if it were going back and down. And it's opening the neck, the shoulders, the lower back. the backs of the legs, and your belly is holding you. You're going to inhale to come up. As you exhale, first thing, put some pressure on the inner thighs. Engage the buttocks or glute muscles. Slowly, as if you had a plumb line, pulling your tailbone down, you uncurl and begin to stack your vertebrae one at a time, as if you were stacking building blocks, getting as much space in between. The shoulders fall into the back, the head comes up on top, and there you are, nice, straight, and centered. And this is probably one of the best exercises you can do for your posture, for tight backs, for stretching your back after a long day at work, relaxing, abdominal crunches. So give it a try. Let's go one more time. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, release the head. The shoulders fall forward. Gravity is doing the work. Maintain pressure on the insides of the legs. Get about halfway down where you're comfortable and stable. Inhale. Exhale. Check the neck, check the shoulders, check your toes, check your heels, check your buttocks. Inhale again. This time, release the buttocks, but keep the inner thighs pressed together and let gravity do the work as you hang forward. Hold the belly into the back. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, release the knees out over the toes. Exhale, press the knees together slowly. Never grab and grip the quadriceps. You want to lengthen them and work them, but not grab and pop them. Work the inner thighs. Again, inhale. Releasing the knees out over the toes. Exhale. Belly up into the back. Head, neck, and shoulders relaxed. Inhale. Check the toes, check the heels, press the inner thighs together, squeeze the buttocks, and slowly uncurl. One vertebra at a time. Squeeze the buttocks, tailbone straight down to the floor. Stack the spine, one vertebra at a time. Let the shoulders literally drop into the back. Come tall. And there you are. Nice, centered, tall, strong, long. Thank you.